Hey everybody, welcome back to the Soapy Cauldron. So today I am making a soap that has been highly anticipated. It's going to be one of 4 in a series, and the first soap that I am making in this series is a soap based on Luna Lovegood. So I have hinted in the past that I am going to be doing 4 soaps. I'm going to make Harry, Ron, Hermione, and Luna, and I'm super excited because Luna is going to have her very own stamp where she is wearing her famous glasses. So I cannot wait to get started and see what y'all think. Okay, in order to get started making soap, you know that we need our bucket of oils and we need lye and water. So we're going to pour that in there and we are going to get the soap process started. Now that that is all blended up nice and evenly, I am going to pour off 2 cups for our soap frosting because all of these soaps are going to have hair and the soap frosting is basically going to be their hair. So 2 cups into this, and we'll set it off to the side to get some time to get thick. Oops, that's a little bit more than 2, but Luna's got a lot of hair, so no big deal. Alrighty. Okay, so in this container, I'm going to pour off enough to make her shirt, and that is going to be about that much. And that is going to be the color pink, like the little jacket that she's always wearing, other than her robes. You see her a lot in a little pink jacket, so that is what this is going to be. In order to make that pink, I'm going to use this Lollipop mica. I'm only going to put a little bit in here, and then I'm going to see what it looks like and if we need to add some titanium dioxide, we can. Because it's supposed to be a light pale pink, it is not supposed to be a super bright pink. I think this is a nice color pink, and I'm going to add just a little bit of the fragrance oil. The fragrance oil I'm using is called Avalon by Nurture Soap. It smells like fall and apples, and it smells really, I was just measuring, it smells amazing. Probably one of the, I like fall to begin with, so anything fall related is probably my favorite, but this is one of the best smelling fragrance oils I've used in a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it into the bottom of my mold, and I'm going to give it about 5 to 10 minutes to set up, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to take a scraper, move that out of the way. I'm going to take a scraper and kind of scrape down the bottom to make like a V-neck for her jacket. So the first thing we're going to do though is pour this into the mold and then give it a few minutes to set up so I can scrape out a small little triangle for the top of her shirt. I think it is set up enough, so I have this scraper right here that's used for like frosting and stuff, and I'm going to attempt to scrape a triangle out the middle to make like a V-neck for her shirt. So, but maybe I'm not, because this isn't gonna work. It's not small enough. What can I use? I need something that's like small enough to go down there. Okay, I made do with this piece of cardboard, and we're going to attempt to make a small V-neck. Hopefully it's firm enough that I can do this. Keep going all the way till I can make an even V down the center. I don't think this is very even. Now, got it V'd, but how do I get this out? Oh, like that, I guess. It looks pretty even. So like right there. And then maybe a little bit more on the front we need to take out. Okay, I think that's gonna be great. All right, so now let's mix up her body. Okay, to make her body, we are using Honey Blush Mica from Nurture Soap. It's like a good flesh color. So we're going to put, let's start with 1 scoop, see how that looks, and then we might increase to 2. But I think 1 is gonna be plenty. All right, stir this up. I'm going to pour in the rest of the fragrance oil, and then we are going to balance this as best as possible to try not to mess up that V that we made for her top. Okay, I think this will do nicely. So let's see if we can get this poured into the mold without causing too much of a disturbance in the pink. This shouldn't disturb, but just in case, I'm gonna use my spatula to try and break the fall so it doesn't disturb it too much. Should have continued to use my spatula. I hope that didn't break it. Oh, it's always so nerve-wracking. Okay, you just scrape all this out and tap it down. Well, I don't want to tap it because then, sorry, talking to myself, just gonna bounce it into all the corners to try to level it out. And then I'm gonna scrape out my container and work on my soap frosting. Okie doke, for our soap frosting, I am using Yellow Vibrance Mica by Nurture Soap. So if you're familiar with Harry Potter, Luna's hair is a beautiful blonde. So we are going to attempt, if I can get this open, we are going to attempt to replicate that. So I'm only going to put a small bit of yellow in here because I want it to be pale. Oops, let's see. Let's start with that much and see where that gets us. We can always add titanium dioxide to lighten it, and then of course we can add more yellow to darken it. So let's blend this up. I actually think this is a good color for her. So I'm gonna put just a little tiny bit more yellow and hope that I don't ruin this, but this is pretty close to where I want to be. Okay, let's see what that gets us. Okay, piping is ready, so let's get started with Luna's hair. Okay, I'm using a new piping tip. I'll start on this end, so I wasn't sure, honestly, how to do her hair, but her hair, for the most part, is straight, so I wasn't trying to do like a bunch of ripples and waves. So that's why I chose this tip, but we shall see. Oops. I kind of hate when it does that. Whoa. I keep thinking eventually I'll get better at this whole piping thing, and I don't. Okay, I'm gonna mix up some more piping, and we are gonna go across the top. And then when this is finished, ready and set up, I'm going to cut it, which I'll show you that of course. And then we are going to use our stamps to give Luna some life. I can't wait. Okay, Luna's hair is all done. I'm finally impressed with my piping skills. Not so much but just how much I was able to build it up. Oh, I feel like this is finally a win. Okay, so tomorrow I will cut this up and see what it looks like, and we'll do our stamp. Can't wait.